Hello everybody, Cyrus Methu here, an elite trainer at BF Suma. And I want us to touch on a very important topic, that is customer service. You see, in very many companies, one of the most effective things that companies have been doing is taking care of the customer. So why customer care? You see, when you focus is only on customer service, your customers might tell others, hey, I've done business with BF Suma. Hey, BF Suma products are really working. And when your focus is only on customer satisfaction, they might say, I've never had a problem with BF Suma. You see, with proper customer care, your customers will say, I love doing business with BF Suma. And that's where we want to get when people come back, when you have repeat sales. Let's try and get a difference between customer service and customer satisfaction. Customer service focuses more on ensuring the goods or services the customer wants are available when they come calling. That's what they want, that's the focus. But customer satisfaction is the pleasant feeling the customer gets when they get the goods or service they want. Let me tell you one thing, people don't buy products or services, people buy the feeling. People buy that feeling that they get. Have you ever gone to a bank and find that the teller is not taking care of you? I promise you, you don't want to go back to that bank. It's the same in our business. We must get the customer satisfaction. Now, bottom line is this, that there's nothing like saying poor or middle or average. It has to be excellent service. And let's try now and find out, how do we give that customer service in the best way? Before we do that, it's good then to first of all get to answer this question. What is customer care? Customer care is that client's or customer's perception of how well you supply those goods or services. It involves putting systems in place. Do you have the right systems? Do your customers understand the systems? And to maximize on your customers' satisfaction with the business, they need to say, I'm ready to come back for the next product. I'm ready to refer you to the next person. Let's look at some of the factors that contribute to customer satisfaction. Number one, how well your product or service matches customers' needs. Do they get satisfied with what you promised? If they did, they will always come back. Another thing to look at is the value for money. Price is nothing, the value for the money. And that's why you find that many people will come and even look for a product that is 20,000 shillings because it's value for money. It has the quality, it has the efficiency. Now, talking about efficiency, your efficiency and reliability in fulfilling the orders is very important. When you always say that you're going to deliver a product, deliver. Don't overpromise and underdeliver is the key word. And of course, the professionalism. Is it packed well? Are you friendly? Have you put a sticker label on it to explain how the products are working? That's a very important and crucial part of professionalism. And how well do you keep your customers informed? There's a new product in the market. Do you send them a message or do you call them to tell about that? And do you also tell them that the products that you are selling have now, are out of stock? That's another way of keeping the customer informed on what's happening. They always say the secret is in the follow-up. And of course, that's why we say the after-sales service is important. Let me tell you, very many people will sell a product, will not care whether the product, even if it's for weight loss, worked on their customer, will not care whether the person has started feeling better after using the products that we deliver. The key word is always follow up to find out how your customer is doing. They will never leave you. They will always see your smile whenever somebody else comes to sell them a product. So there are 10 commandments of customer care that we are going to look at now. And if you can master the art of these 10 commandments, I promise you, your business will never be the same again. So let's go. The first one, satisfied customers. When you have satisfied customers, they are going to help you grow by continuing to do business with you. You will get repeat sales and also recommend the products to your friends and associates. What else do you want in the business? The second one, know who is the boss. Like they say, the customer is always right even when they are wrong. Your business, whether you tell the customer to take products in a long distance and you can't, always know that they are right. Keep the promise that you had for them. Never forget that. And be a good listener. This is a big one. You see, there are many times when we want to talk about our products, the features, the benefits, and we keep on talking about them. But we do not identify the customer's need by asking questions and concentrating on exactly what they need. I always say that everybody has got a primary motivating factor. Listen, take notes, get to know their body language, just get to know what is essential, what do they need, and beware of making assumptions. Thinking you know what the customer wants is not the right way to go. Do you know what 3 things are most important to the customer? Don't approach them with that approach that you want to make a sale. Listen to the need, note it down, and get going. And the next one, of course, is to making sure the customers feel important and appreciated. Treat them as individuals, not as we are. Always use their name, their full names, and find ways to compliment them. But be sincere. People value sincerity. It creates good feeling and trust. Think about ways to generate good feelings about doing business with you. Customers are very sensitive and know whether or not you really care about them. Thank them every time for your business. This is what we say: if you do not take care of your customer, somebody else will. And another way, another commandment, identify and anticipate the need. Most customers' needs are emotional rather than logical. The more you know your customers, the better you become at anticipating the needs. Communicate regularly, like I said earlier on, so that you are aware of the problems or upcoming needs of your customer. Let me tell you something. Let your customers understand the system. Your organization may have the world's best systems for getting things done, but if your customers don't understand them, they can get confused, impatient, and even angry. Give them time. Explain to them how the system works, how the payments are done, how many days it will take to get product, and that will simplify the transactions for them, and they will understand and appreciate you. You need to appreciate the power of yes. Always look for ways to help your customers. When they have a request, as long as it is reasonable, tell them that you can do it. Figure out afterwards. If somebody tells you that they want you to deliver product to a certain town, tell them yes, and you can figure it out later. Look for ways to make doing business with you easy, and always do what you say you are going to do. Like I said, don't overpromise and underdeliver. And know how to apologize. There are times when things go wrong. Apologize. It's easy and customers like it. The customer may not always be right, but the customer must always win. If a product is missing, just be sincere, apologize, and tell them that there will be a delay. Deal with problems immediately and let your customers know that what you have done. Make it simple for customers to complain. Value their complaints. As much as we dislike it, it gives us the opportunity to improve. Give more than expected. I like this one. Since the future of all companies lies in keeping customers happy, think of ways to elevate yourself above the competition. Consider the following. What can you give your customer that they cannot get anywhere else? An extra sachet of coffee? Maybe a free presentation you can do for them? What can you do to follow up and thank people even when they don't buy? I promise you, keep your customer informed on what is going on in the company. Even if they don't make a sale, they'll always appreciate you. I was told this by my mentor, that the key to keeping your customer is frequent communication. Now, give regular feedback, encourage and welcome suggestions about how you could improve. There are several ways in which you can find out what your customers think and feel about your services. Listen carefully to what they say. Check back regularly to see how things are going. Provide a method that invites constructive criticism, comments, and suggestions, and your customer will always be there for you. It's about the relationship you keep Customers will relate with you always and will never go to a competitor. And finally, on customer care, there is what I call the customer care cycle. And these are 8 things that you will need to remember. First of all, you need to identify the customer and their needs. Don't go out selling a product just to make retail profit. Identify the customer. And number 2, recommend all the appropriate products. There are times when we go a little down, too low, when we come to recommending products. Just look around you, listen, and recommend all the products. And number 3, take the orders with urgency. Don't wait for the customer to just say that I'm going to get back to you. When you find that somebody has got a need for weight loss, that's time to take the order. And number 4, remember to deliver the orders that you take. Don't just tell them that you have the products. Tell them you exactly when you're going to deliver. You say it's within 24 hours, deliver within 24 hours. And number 5, make sure you contact the new customer within 48 hours. That's very good follow-up. If you do not follow up on whether the product is working, the feeling they are getting right now, the customer definitely will go to somebody else. Somebody's waiting out there. And number 6, update your customer records. Very important. There are times when we only update the records of our new prospects, but don't update the records of our customers. Get to know when they last ordered. When will they be their next order? Get to know where they live. Get even to know their birthdays and their children's birthdays. Get to know whether they are a married couple and if they've got an anniversary to do. Those records are very important. The customer will always feel you and remember you. Number 7, follow up. Was the customer satisfied? Is there was something that they did not feel that was right about the product? When you follow up on customers and they know that you are making the sale so that they could feel better and look better, then you have a customer for life. And last but not least, remember to always get time to reorder. Get to find out when your customer wants to get another product, and when that time comes, deliver on time. Customer service then is very important in today's life. Why? It generates repeat business. It will generate referrals for you, definitely, and it helps you maximize the benefit for your customers. When your customer is satisfied, they will always come back and help you get more. And of course, it helps you to maximize your commissions. More product moving means higher commissions, and it creates that customer loyalty, that friendship, that relationship, that when a customer walks in any shop or any chemist, they see your smiling face. That's where you want to get to, that they are loyal to you. And it will increase the product awareness of different range of products that are available. A happy customer will always be there for life. So you've met a customer or a prospect, and while you have given a very beautiful presentation and you believe that they are going to buy a product or join the business, they say no. They say they are not ready. They say it's too expensive. Or they even tell you, come another day. There are times when we go through these objections, and it's a reality in life. Not everybody is going to say yes to the business and to the products. So I just want us to see how we can handle these rejections, these objections that we come in. And why I call them objections and rejection is because when somebody comes and says, I am not ready to buy the product, you feel rejected. And when you feel rejected, it becomes like a failure. You feel that you are not in the right business. Many people give up when they get a no. And so let's learn a few things about how you can overcome these objections. One of the greatest fears in life is rejection, and not only in our business. Even in many other fields, people feel that when you are rejected or when somebody says no, you feel that you are a failure. No one wants to fail at anything, whether it's sports, work, games, even dating. Hey, yes, even dating. And that's why people resort to writing emails behind the wall, texting people whether they were interested in the products. You see, when you text somebody an email, you take that personal rejection out of it. And even many people are going on to social media, web-based business, because they don't want to face that customer or that prospect. Let's learn more here. One of the things we need to understand is that our business, direct selling or network marketing, is a people business. It's a relationship that you form to another. And so the best way of selling product or getting somebody to join your business is through a face-to-face discussion. The more you prospect, the more you share BF Suma product with someone on a face-to-face basis, the bigger your commissions, the bigger your chances are for success, and the more incentives like travel that you are going to earn from this business. It's a people business. We need to know how to meet people on a face-to-face basis and face these objections. So, first things first, why do people feel rejected? It's your ego. Your ego could be the biggest problem. You need to realize that rejection is part of any business and not only at BF Suma. Statistics actually show that if you get people and you go to prospect and to present, you'll find that it takes 9 rejections to get 1 yes or even a maybe I'm going to buy product. So we need to keep on a daily basis, keeping track of your performance and the percentages of the no versus the yes. There's a day that will come when you'll find that there are so many people saying no, 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 and there are some who are saying yes. Be okay with the no. They are not saying no to you. They are saying, I'm not ready. No for now, try again later. And remember, keep a positive attitude. Your attitude will determine your altitude in our business. So why do people object? People object because of the messages we use, the words that we use, words that can cause them to think and respond with their subconscious mind. Now, very many distributors, very many salespeople out there are using words that are bringing that rejection. Are you interested in buying my weight loss product? People say no. I have a great weight loss product. Are you interested? No. I am in the MLM business. No. You get an automatic no when you use those kind of words. One of the things we need to remember is that practice makes perfect. There are certain words that I'm going to take you through here, certain phrases, and if you keep on practicing on them for some time, you'll realize that you get more yeses and no. Think about it. For you to become a pilot, for you to fly those aeroplanes, you need to practice. You need to do so many hours. Playing basketball, football, starting a new job, you have to go through orientation. Selling BF Suma products is the same thing. You don't just join and say, I'm going to become a superstar in selling products. You need to take selling our products seriously. You need to learn the products well. You need to learn their benefits and their features. Learn the skills, the people skills. Learn about how you can sell a product in an easy way, and you become perfect with time on the techniques that you use. So, apart from practicing and becoming perfect, let's learn a little bit about some words and phrases that are going to cause a person to make a conscious decision, not subconscious decision. That yes is what you are looking for, made from the logical side of the brain, and it's information that is actually processed before they make the yes. These words that we use sometimes. Would it be okay if I showed you how? Think about it. Would it be okay? See, the person is giving you that benefit that you would say no, but would it be okay if I showed you? Would it be okay if I told you? I have another one that I always use, and I tell people that I just found out about a company where you could join in with very little capital, and that could change your life. I just found out about a product from an American company that is very good on your weight loss. Would you be interested if I could show you? See, that freezes a brain. If I could show you a business that could make you 50K to 100K on a part-time basis, would you be interested? These are the words that freeze your brain. And it's very good at BF Suma. We share this kind of information with you so that when you go out there and talk to people, you are able to face any objection. Here's another interesting phrase. So which would be better for you, Wednesday or Thursday? You've done your presentation. Give the person the opportunity to choose when is the best time to have the appointment. You freeze their brain. If you leave it open, they'll say, this week I'm too busy, next week I'm also too busy. But when you give them option, is Friday or Saturday better for you? Which one would you like us to meet? Another one is, I have a great product to sell, and it takes about 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. It might help you if you get interested. Do you want to hear about it? Another one I always use is, if I could show you a product that could make you lose 10 kilos within 30 days, would you be interested? I have not mentioned the company or the products. Now, we need to use these kind of phrases. We need to get these skills of using these phrases as a part-time and full-time thing on a daily basis. Make this a habit. You see, when you continue doing this, it becomes a habit. Try it for the next 30 days. Change the way, practice this kind of words, and you'll find that the habits are things that we do involuntarily. You'll become an expert in using these phrases out there. I hope that we have covered some subjects that will help you in making you a superstar in your direct selling business. Whether it's customer care, always remember the customer is always right, and you will need to give the best services out there. And when it comes to objections, don't take it as a rejection. Accept it. Get to know what words to use. Practice, practice, practice. And I promise you, you and I and everybody else in BF Suma will always think about the future. My final message to you is this: if you want to have customers for life, then make customer service your way of life. Together, we can make it all. Brighter life, a better future.
Brighter life, better future.